everyone, in today's video we are going to discuss some of the best performance appraisal methods that are useful to measure the behavior, traits and results of the employees. Before going into detail, we must know what exactly performance appraisal means. So the basic definition of performance appraisal is that it is reviewing the performance of an employee in an organization, whether to know how much contribution they have made in their respective organizations. Therefore, it is also known as employee appraisal or performance review. Companies use performance appraisal to evaluate the employee's skills, achievements, growth and lack if there are any. It also justifies the pay increases and bonuses as well as termination decisions. So even though the performance appraisal is conducted on a regular basis, it can be also conducted on annual, quarter or semi-annual basis also. Now let's come to the topic, that is 5 best performance appraisal methods. And here we are going to discuss 5 best performance appraisal methods. The first one is management by objectives. The second one is 360-degree appraisal. Third one, assessment center method. Fourth one, behaviorally anchored rating scales. And the last one, psychological appraisals. So let's look into the first point, that is management by objectives. So in this appraisal methods, both the managers as well as the subordinates come together, identify, organize and communicate the objectives that are needed to be focused during a specific appraisal period. After setting the goals, both the managers as well as the subordinates periodically discuss the feasibility while setting these objectives. After the review, the employees are judged based on their results. If it leads to success, then the employees are rewarded with promotions and salary hikes. If the results are negative, then the employees are given transfers and or further trainings. So it is basically ideal for senior management such as directors, executives and directors and executives, etc. Then the next one is 360-degree appraisal. It is a multi-dimensional performance appraisal method in which an employee gets evaluated for his performance, and the feedback is collected from his circle of influence such as managers, customers, peers, co-workers, etc. It not only reduces the bias in the performance review but also helps to know an individual's competence. So in this performance appraisal method, there are 5 integral components in 360-degree appraisal method. First one is self-appraisal. The second one is managerial reviews. Third one, peer reviews. Fourth one, the subordinates appraising the management, which is also known as SAM. And the fifth one is customer or client reviews. The first one, self-appraisals. In this method, the employees are given a chance to look into themselves in order to understand their weaknesses and strengths. If this is not performed without any structured procedures, then it will be fickle, biased and lenient. Then the second one is managerial reviews. As you hear the name, in this review, the employees are reviewed by the managers itself, and it is the traditional or basic form of appraisal. And the third one is peer reviews. Here the co-workers reviews the employees. So it helps to determine the ability of an employee while working in a team and become a reliable contributor and also take up the initiative. And the fourth one is subordinates appraising the managers. So in this appraisal methods, it is very delicate and it is also a significant step, but here the managers are appraised by the subordinates, and it is very important that they should review or appraise the managers from a managerial point of view. And the last one is customer or client reviews. In this it also in this appraisal method, it includes both internal and external customers. The internal customers are the ones who purchase the products. The external ones are not those who purchase the products, but they have an they contact one of the employees in the organization on a regular basis. And the third one is sorry, it is before going to that, it is this 360-degree appraisal method is especially ideal for private sector organizations. And the third one is assessment center method. This was introduced in German army in 1930, but it has been very well modified to fit for today's environment. It enables the employees to get a clear picture of how they are being observed and its impact. During the assessment, employees are asked to take part in social stimulation exercises and in-basket exercises, informal decisions and role play, etc. It is basically ideal for manufacturing organizations, service-based organizations, educational institutions, etc. And the fourth one is behaviorally anchored rating scales, which is also known as bars. It brings out both the quantitative and qualitative aspects in the performance appraisal process. It compares the performance appraisal with specific behavior examples that are anchored to numerical ratings. Each performance level are each performance are charged on a bar scale, and it is anchored by multiple statements which describes the common behaviors that an employee exhibits routinely. And it is basically ideal for businesses of all sizes. And the last one is psychological appraisals. It determines the hidden potential, especially the hidden potential such as the inner talents of the consumers. It is used to analyze the seven major components of an employee performance, such as interpersonal skills, cognitive skills, intellectual skills, leadership skills, personality skills, EQ, and other related skills. It is very useful for companies, especially the large enterprises. With this, I conclude. Thank you.